Frankfort Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Franklin Oil, First National Bank in Frankfort, M&R Auto Parts, and Inline Construction.
October is Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is celebrating. Join us on Friday, October 27th for Drive-Thru Donut Day. Swing through on your way to work or school and have breakfast on us at our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. We'll be giving away donuts, hot apple cider, coffee, special merchandise, and 2 chances to win $25 Blue Valley bill credits. We hope to see you on Friday, October 27th in Home City.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
Joined now by Nick Anderson, head coach of the Frankfort Wildcats. Coach, that 49-0 win versus Blue Valley last Friday. What are you taking away from that contest?
Well, I think the biggest thing is I felt our guys came out and played with the most amount of energy that I've seen from them all year, and they really set the tone right away. And it was an exciting bench, a sideline, and an exciting group of guys on the field. And so I think that was the most encouraging, because if this team can learn to do that consistently, there's some good things in store for this group.
Now, I know we had talked last week about slowing down their offense, and you shut them out in that contest. I'm kind of one of those believers defense wins championships. How excited are you on that side of the ball to see that result?
We are. We're playing better for sure, and we're playing probably faster than we have in the past. And I think we probably talked on here throughout the season that, we tried to kind of simplify what we are doing defensively, and it's allowed our kids to be more comfortable and play faster. And I think that's had something to do with the success that we've had over, the last few weeks. And, that defense is really going to get tested here moving forward for sure. But I think we're in a better place than we have been in years past defensively.
Now, as you do look forward to these last 2 weeks, Axtell coming up on Friday and then Hanover in a week, obviously the Eagles, high-powered team. What are you expecting from them?
Same thing. They got skill guys all over the field and a lot of team speed, and they got good size up front to go with them, and they got that winning mindset. They feel they're going to win every time out, and when a team gets rolling like that, it can be hard to deal with. But it's a well-rounded team. Obviously losing Isaac off last year's team is a big deal, but this team is probably as talented as last year's group for sure, and might have more team speed. So. Everybody wants to talk about them on offense. To me, they're way more impressive defensively, and on that side of the ball. And if you can't score, it doesn't matter how many points you allow them to score. So it's definitely going to be a focal point this week.
Now, for your team especially, if you look back a couple weeks to that loss at Linden, you guys have had a tough schedule throughout this year. Do you take anything away from that loss, and then going into this Axtell game saying, here's another high-level opponent that you can compete against on Friday?
Oh, we obviously learned some things in that game. We thought there were some things that we, missed on, but some things that we thought we did well. It's just being in those types of games and with the physicality and the speed, and the Chase County, obviously they're undefeated still. And that game, first game of the year, is probably we're going to get as much from as anything. Just knowing that we can battle, we can compete, and if a game has to go for 4 quarters and every play be meaningful, that we have the ability to do that.
Now, real quick, before I let you go, last 2 games are against Axtell and Hanover, 2 district games for you guys. What kind of level of importance are you putting on these to get a high seed before you head into playoffs?
Obviously it's nice to get a top 2 seed so you can host a playoff game, but, we got to focus day by day and worry about, every day of the week and not just Friday and next Friday for sure. But, like I said, if you can get a top 2 in the district for sure and you get to host, it's a big advantage, not having to go on the road and start the playoffs that way. So that's kind of our goal and what we're shooting for, and hopefully we can find a way to make that happen.
Well, I know this is the fun part of the season when those playoff pictures start to kind of take shape for you. Nick, that's all I've got for you. Again, joined by Nick Anderson, head coach of the Frankfort Wildcats. Appreciate the time as always, sir, and we'll talk to you next week.
I appreciate it.
I know it takes good hands to place the winning kick, This is Jack Bloomer, holder of the Big 12 champion Kansas State Wildcats. Inline Construction of Marysville specializes in concrete, commercial, and residential construction. Call them today at 785-562-5525 to plan and execute your building project. When you hire Inline, rest assured you'll be in good hands from start to finish.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, proud to be your community bank. Member FDIC.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Frankfort Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, First National Bank in Frankfort, M&R Auto Parts, and Inline Construction.